Eidos is actually one of the earliest BB songs. You know, we got Te Das, Thanks to Be a Mod, then there's Eidos. During that time, it was a very like decadent time. We were partying a lot. I think even I would have even had my mother over at like my apartment, and she'd be hanging out on my computer, you know, and I'd be in my living room just chugging away. It was the first time I ever owned a Marshall amplifier, and having a Marshall is kind of like having a Harley Davidson. So I just kind of gave up on life completely and just dedicated to my life to the Marshall amplifier, and I was just like, you know, chugging away and partying. You know, I was meeting people too. You know, we were hanging out in the neighborhood, hanging out with the kids. They were out there. They come over. You know, where's Josh? They go to I was waiting tables down the street. They come, we're looking for Josh. You know, and my mother would be coming over too. She would go on computer, and I'd be in my living room just, you know, it was just very free, very relaxed time, I guess you'd say. And I was gifted too by someone an Adidas jacket. You know, my first Adidas jacket ever, and so, you know, the Marshall, I did Adidas jacket, and so, you know, that Eidos was sort of like a gift in itself. Like, you know, I think you know, it's authentic too, because it's the raspy voices, you know, that was recorded. Like, I was up for a few days, you know, and then anybody who knows, after you party for a while, you get raspy, like rah rah rah. So, you know, I instantly just, you know, get the beat stuff. You know, it's authentic song. It was meant as a gift, you know, as an exchange for the Adidas jacket, you know. And then I left that jacket in my nephew's closet. I think I was standing for a while. Left it over there, and then after that, over the years, it sort of evolved into like this weapon against adversity. You know, I think the original track was just the guitar and the vocals, and then we had like this echo part too, like you know, it was like very reminiscent of like the Korn stuff. It's like, you know, be like, just to be some Mississippi, and be like right behind it, you know, be like a delay echo behind it of the original. And then I thought that was cool for a while. It was like that for a couple of years, and then you know, I decided to add beats. I was doing another early V song, which was Glitch Code, and so we added the beats to you know, Eidos, and then it had a beat. And then at the time, you know, it was sort of like against like the naysayers, like people who were sort of seeing what I was up to, you know. And you know, the aux chord, it was like one of the first songs where we did like production. You know, I bought like a subwoofer and a monitor speaker, and The Weeknd's Hills came out, you know, and that bass frequency is so strong. Like, you go shopping in the supermarket, it's like a top 40 song now. And he's like, I only call you when it's it just blows these speakers away, you know. And so, you know, we kind of, you know, at the time we're just modeling that and just pushing the bass up and equalize it, you know. It was our first time into production, but it was sort of like, you know, anybody was paying attention to what we're doing and kind of wanted to judge the quality of our recordings, you know. It was like, so, you know, so it kind of evolved into that, you know. And then now it's our first single, and I thought it's a good way to enter that sort of realm because of it's like a streets, you know, street promotion, you know, hit the streets with that song for us, VTH, you know. And you know, it's a great way to enter, you know, and I think it's a fun riff to play, you know. It's it requires all the strings. I know it's, you know, when you listen to it, what I like about it is it's very like a metal, like it sounds kind of simplistic, but you know, during the quarantine, I went for a minute with like 2 strings on my guitar, and you couldn't play Eidos with 2 strings. You know, and you need all 6 strings on the guitar to play that song. You need a Marshall, you need a Fender electric, you know, you need all strings on your guitar. You know, that's what I like about the song. It's like a full-scale rock song, you know. I mean, I think most of the best riffs that come out in history are very simple riffs, you know. They're very simple to play, and Eidos is a very simple riff to play, you know. It's like, But what I like about it is that it requires all strings because it really resonates. So if you hear it live, or when you do hear it live, it's just like a really good song. I like the lyrics too. I think the lyrics are really good. I think Aos is very alternative. It's a very edgy song. I think it represents VTH, and sort of like, being, in the now of things, of how things are now, and sort of, writing and rocking to the world as it is now. I think it's a very good representation of that.